Peace. Come in the name of the Lord, self-Allah. See Allah. And it's been a while since I did a video build. Take some time today to do so on today's mathematics and how I see that in relation to self. Today's mathematics is being wisdom, knowledge, all being born to understanding. So what's that mean for me is that, typically I would strive to think before I act or react on something. But today's mathematics is wisdom, knowledge. Allah told us we can't do the wisdom before we do the knowledge, so I have to put that into perspective in the fact that knowledge is something that I learn. Dealing with self-knowledge is not knowledge of who I am inside, the way I think, and how that comes about physically. Because wisdom is the wise words, ways, and actions. Although at times my words and my actions may not be too wise. That's because I'm doing the wisdom before I do the knowledge. But this is how I see that. So wisdom is the application of something that you've learned or something that I've learned. So I know that a certain individual in my life may know certain things about me that would cause them to push those kind of buttons. Now I have the chance to stop and think about how I'm going to react to that situation, how I may speak or react physically to that situation. So now that's wisdom, knowledge, because if I don't know something and I react without knowing, the understanding may be wrong, and that can result in some not too desirable things. So now that I know that certain things about me, and if I see someone coming at me with a certain thing that may have me feel not too happy about what they're saying, I could stop and use my judgment and my discernment to bring about a wise outcome. You know what I'm saying? And so that outcome would be the understanding. The understanding is the best part of those two principles combined. Knowledge is symbolic to the black man. Wisdom is symbolic to the black woman, or the earth, or the moon. And the child is the best part. Those two things combined. 1 and 2 make 3. Understanding is the best part. Understanding is the ability to see things for what they are, not only what they appear to be. So when I take the time to slow down and allow myself to see what these things really are, I can react to them in a proper way also. And the 21st letter in the alphabet is U-N-I verse, or universe. Now, how does that relate to me also? Well, being that the universe for me is symbolic to my relationship to the world or the environment around me, or my family. So being that I know how certain people or how I act in that society or in my family, I would strive to continue to do the knowledge before I do the wisdom. Meaning to continue to stop and think and listen and observe what is going on before I react to these things. And where I see U-N-I verse or universe is those first 3 letters is you and I. So it's you and I, versing, conversations. Which is also an understanding. When someone has an understanding, they're able to spend time with each other and converse, and have a conversation. Also, when I think of universe or you and I verse, I think of unity. When I say peace to my alike, is because we have an understanding of that we're here involved in this nation for one common cause, self-betterment, and to reach and save the babies. Because there's no savior in the sky. There's only a self-savior. So and Earth asked me how I was doing today, and I said that I'm striving to keep my universe in line, which means is that I'm striving to keep myself, the sun shining, you know, showing my power to the mother of my children. Now we're not together, but still she reflects whatever I'm giving off. And I have 3 children. Those are the best part. I have understanding children. You know what I'm saying? I have wisdom sons and knowledge moon. You know, so that's 2 boys, 1 girl. And they're really going through it right now also. So it's my duty as the father or the son to keep these planets in line, or to keep the moon in line, so she can reflect proper light to the children. You know what I'm saying? So they don't stray off whatever path that they may take in life. That's universe. That's my universe. You know, so that's just a a little brief little build on how I see today's mathematics. You know, I'm going to strive to continue to make more video builds for any of my viewers. Please feel free to leave a comment below, and private messages, questions, anything of that nature. It is suggested. Also, if you're in the Bay Area, the Nation of Gods and Earths in Cypherland, which is Oakland, California, meet on the last Sunday of every month at the Wisdom Hour, which is 2 o'clock in front of Fairyland on Lake Merritt. So that's 2 o'clock, the last Sunday of the month, in front of Fairyland, which is an amusement park on Lake Merritt, which, if I'm not mistaken, is on Grand Avenue. So come out and join us if you're interested in some of the things that I may be talking about, finding some knowledge yourself. If you have questions, you need some answers, there's plenty of gods there that may be able to answer your question if I'm not able to. So come check us out. With that, I'd like to say peace to the Nation of Gods and Earths, peace to the civilized people on the planet Earth, and peace to all the right and just. Peace.